what's up, guys? 762 and you here. Gonna be testing this as use of body armor. It's about a 1/4 inch thick, 5.75 pounds. It says it's not used for body armor. We're gonna test how true that is. These are strictly training plates is what we bought them for. As you can see, we haven't been using them.
Meal Team 6.
The first gun we're going to start out with is 22 long rifle. We have a Winchester 22 round standard ammunition, hollow point. I don't know what model this is because I can't read it, but Winchester model whatever. We're going to start with it. Highly doubt it's going to go through it, but get a look at the weapon of choice. So yeah, very old gun. It's older than I am. Let's do this. All right, well, we have a good hit. Obviously, let's go take a look. All right, guys, we're down here at the plate. As you can see, obviously, it barely even took the paint off. So, if you were wearing this, you would be safe. You'd be all good, because, you know, it's protecting your heart and all inside of there. So, we're going to back up, and we're going to hit it with something bigger.
All right, up next we have 9mm out of this Springfield High Power. Get a close up of it. Well, we're down here at the plate. You put a very small dent in it. Probably feel like you got hit by a 10th grader. But you'd still be all right.
Yeah, I'd be living. I just might have the wind knocked out. All right, guys, 9mm didn't do anything to it. So next up, we're gonna try 45 ACP. We have the Springfield Ronin, obviously chambered in 45 ACP. I'm using 230 grain Winchester 45 auto loads, and yeah, let's see what it's gonna do. All right, shut up and shoot. Right, here we go. All right, so we hit a little bit below the 9mm here. The first shot I hit way low, it's way down here, but it didn't do as much damage. So even though being hit by a 9th grader this time, you'd still be good and solid.
Next, we're gonna have 38 special out of a 2020 Python 3-inch,
and I have 38 special out of a Ruger GP100 4.5-inch barrel. So enough talking, let's shoot some. All right.
As I suspected, nothing. Not even a little dent. I think maybe the 357 Magnum will go through, but I guess we'll find out.
Definitely does more protection than these bugs. Well, we're gonna shoot them again, but we've upgraded to 357 Magnum. So here we go. All right. Well, this is a lot more substantial. You can see that work here, but that's it trying to come through the back of the plate. We hit right here at the corner of the warning sign where it says do not use for body armor. But as of right now,
I'd still be good.
You're still all right, despite having a 27-year-old punch you in the chest. So, all right.
Last of the pistols we got is this Ruger Super Blackhawk, chambered in 44 Magnum. I imagine it'll go through. I hope so.
Well, it did a lot more than that other one did.
Well, upon further inspection, these were reloads. They weren't very hot, so it really didn't do much. There's a little indentation. But you'll be all right.
Again, another 10th grader punching you and you'll be okay.
So far, I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, this not body armor is looking A-okay so far.
time to move on to the rifles.
Oh boy. Alright, we lied. We're not going to rifles, but we are going to slugs. So this Rossi 20 gauge, just a youth model. It's really tiny. Probably gonna hurt, but don't be a shoot the gun. Alright, the 20 gauge hit with a little bit more force, enough so, in fact, that the slug was still stuck in the steel plate, and that is quite a bulge on the backside of there. But
you would have very broken ribs.
you're not breathing very well, but you're still alive and kicking so far. All right.
Last thing we brought out today is a home-built AR chambered in 223-556, and got our YouTube compliant 10-round magazines. You know, it's going through. And just as suspected, right through. Didn't even slow down. So now we're gonna see just how many plates it can go through. Now we're gonna shoot 2, see what happens.
All right, well, one almost went through. I'm loaded up with 10 now. Let's mag dump this thing and see what happens. They just stopped them all. Really? Yeah, there ain't a single hole through the back of this thing. Alright, so you guys think we're all wrapped up. Joke's on you. We brought one more thing. We're gonna try and do something a little special and zingy. So a blast from the past. We brought the old 50 cal out. In case you needed some body armor during the Revolutionary War, we're gonna see how effective this is against yeah, long rifle. So here we go.
Thank God we're not in a war.
Powder me. Powder in. Let's see if she goes off this time. And she did. Okay, so stand up there. If you're standing in line with all your buddies in the Revolutionary War,
you get your sternum crushed in like a bag of carrots.
it would hurt. It would hurt for sure. Depending on how high you're wearing this, you know, I don't know what you want to be protecting or what, but you know,
I wouldn't.
As far as right here, you're hurting. You've probably got broke ribs on both sides. Your sternum's probably cracked probably down the center. Who knows? But as you can see, that's a pretty good dent right there. It's fairly yeah, it would hurt. So yeah,